one of the best things is coming in from the warehouse, coming into your office and seeing a package. Big package from Movement. Movement sent me some. So I have a leather band, a black leather band here, a tan, like a dark tan, kind of like a camel leather, all black. It's freaking all black. So sick. It's the new Voyager collections. Look at that, guys. Look how clean that is. Focus, focus, come on. There we go. Focus, come on. Come on. Alright, well anyways, you can't see it, but this is so sick. It's like a tan with like a rose gold face. What's up, guys? So we're at a Chinese buffet with Derek and my brother today. Alright, plate number 2. We got some kung pao chicken, some eggs, like boiled eggs. I'm just gonna eat the egg whites, spring roll with the sushi, and ceviche. Alright, plate number 3. Got a super juicy looking grilled chicken. That's a lot of sarcasm. It's General Tso's, and some curry chicken.
Be aware of this stuff.
Alright guys, so slice of pizza, some bananas covered in some strawberry syrup, and tomatoes because balance. Back in the gym. So Wednesday is actually usually supposed to be, according to this program, it's supposed to be rest day. But I don't like taking the middle of the week off because I feel like that's a waste of a weekday. So I have to train legs twice in 2 days. My legs are still sore, to be honest, but I feel like, you know, since today's hypertrophy, it's a little bit different. We don't have to, you know, it's not like shrink day. The reps aren't as low, so we have lower body hypertrophy day today, which was a little more, I guess the same amount of exercises, just higher reps today. So he's behind. So I'm calling him out. He's right.
The program itself calls for day 3 to be rest day anyway.
But we agreed that it wouldn't, bro. He was sitting at home fucking eating.
Things change, bro.
Turkey chili.
Turkey chili, bro.
Turkey chili. Hey, I hate leg extensions. I like hate them with a passion. Like that's an exercise no one should ever do. If you have a leg extension in your gym, which every gym does, don't use it. Like, to be honest, like don't use it.
Just breaking your knees.
Yeah, exactly, guys. Just think about like this is your knee, right? This is your quads, and this is your calves and stuff, right? Your knees. Check this out, guys. Every single time you're just compressing it so hard. You know how they tell you like when you're doing squats and stuff on the top of the movement, like you lock out, but then you don't like lock out your knees, and because that's bad for you. All right, bro. I see. So you don't, just on most power movements in general, like you don't lock out. Like you don't lock out when you're bench pressing because you want to protect your elbows and obviously like keep tension and stuff, right? So I really, truly do not like. I'm very, very against leg extensions. If you guys know your biomechanics, like I don't, but basic knowledge, leg extensions are definitely a no. All right, guys. So my little opinion. Little advice on the leg extensions are just pretty much like just my opinion. So everyone has a different opinion on everything. If you guys feel otherwise about leg extensions, please do not feel offended. I don't mean to offend anyone. That's just how I feel. It's also, there's also other things like if you squat, some people believe in not having your knees go past your toes because that's really bad for you. But I feel like, for me, it works and it's fine for me. So I don't want to offend anyone. If you guys love leg extensions and you're making good gains on it, then by all means do it. Everyone has a different biomechanic. That's just how I feel. But this leg workout, guys, was so difficult. And I've never actually squatted for sets of like 12, like multiple sets. That just goes to show like how winded and like how out of shape I really was. But in regards to, this weight, it's only 205, guys, but it was so hard. Keep in mind, I trained legs. My power strength my power lower body day was actually like 2 days before this, so I only had like 48 hours. But all in all, it was a really, really good workout. I want you guys to try this. This workout is incredibly hard. So it obviously starts with 4 sets of 12 on squats, and that is the squats. And I want to also talk to you guys a little bit about like just knowing your body. So a lot of people, they do a lot of exercises and they get training programs. Like, you know, some people say, hey, just like what I just did now, try this training program. And a lot of people just copy and paste that program and just do it for themselves. But they don't really try to experiment and just know and try and find out what's good for them, you know? For me, just experimenting is everything, especially with training. Like, everything works for differently for different people, guys. So you really have to just learn your body and just experiment, you know, find what's right for you.
All right, so just finished my 3rd set. Fucking dying. I'm dying, guys. It's like I haven't done 12 reps on squat in a long time. Now keep in mind, it's only 205, but it's the first week of our programming. Like, you don't want to destroy your body like the very first week. Like, you know, you can. Derek's hitting back and shoulders. How's your workout, bro?
Yeah.
Like I said, like, you know, it's your first week. You know you can go heavier, but you don't want to push it to where by the 2nd, 3rd, maybe even 4th week, like, you're in need of a deload. Like, you're already so burnt out by the time that hits and you're not even halfway through your program. So take your time, push through it. I'm fucking dead, guys. Keep in mind, just on Tuesday I was training legs. Derek's gonna be having 72 hours. I'm only 48 hours. So, oh my gosh. All right, 4th set, 12 reps, 205. Let's go.
All right, so back on topic with experimenting on your own. So this training program that Derek and I are doing, you may have watched my previous video. I talked about this, but this training program that we took was the structure from Lane Norton's Power Hypertrophy Adaptive Training, which is the PHAT, the FAT program. And just like I just said right now, this program, I only took the structure of the workout. So like lower body strength, upper body strength, chest and arms, stuff like that. I just took the structure. But in regards to the sets, reps, exercises, I literally just did everything on my own. Pretty much you can say I revamped the whole program and I didn't even follow it. But that's what works for me, guys. The sets and reps that I did implement, it's been working for me and Derek. So that's what I have been incorporating. So I took someone's program, revised pretty much the whole entire thing, and tried it out myself. And that's what you guys have to do. For so many years that I've been training, I've been following different programs, just experimenting, like finding what's working for me and what's not. And I found myself just not being able to just take someone's program and pretty much copy and paste it. That really does not work for me. I haven't been making gains like that. And I just been doing my own thing. And, you know, it's been working for me so far. You know, I've been training for almost 8 years. And I'd say it's worked pretty well.
All right, so next exercise was actually supposed to be just regular barbell lunges, 3 sets, 8 to 12. But I did one warm-up set, and then I was like, you know what? Let me try something different. So I told you guys I wanted to be more functional, right? Like do more functional activities. That's why I'm having a quote-unquote functional day. I was just feeling different. So threw the bar over my head, and I'm about to do my 3rd set here. I've done 2 sets of overhead barbell lunge. I've never done these in my entire life, like never, right? But I want to increase my shoulder mobility, like just come all the way back. Not necessarily do powerlifting, but I want to control it. So doing some overhead barbell lunges. Last set, let's go.
Okay, so I told you guys also that I wanted to work on functionality, just using my body to its fullest potential, guys. These right here are amazing. I've never done these in my entire life, but my shoulders have literally never been more sore than after this workout. So give these
exercises to try, guys. It requires a lot of stability, but it works really well for your lateral head of your delt. So if you've never tried it, I definitely recommend you guys giving that exercise a shot.
All right, so third exercise here, last quad movement, leg press. And I always like to use this leg press. I don't know why, just I feel like I engage my quads more. And so 4 sets of 15 here, really just trying to go quick, pushing, trying to go for that speed. I know it's a lot of reps, but it's only 4 plates. So last quad movement, my quads are fired up. Like they are so pumped right now because I'm not used to like squatting for 12 reps. And on top of that, these knee sleeves are like one size too small. That's kind of how I like to wear it. It's kind of like occlusion training in a way. But after this, got some hip thrusts. So 4 sets of 15, second set, let's go.
So yeah, in a couple of seconds, you're gonna see me hit 405 on the hip thrust, which is a lifetime PR for me, guys. A couple months ago, I started hip thrusting and I only could do like 95 pounds, and it was just crazy. And keep in mind, this is on a Smith machine, but you know, for me, it's really impressive because I've never done anything like this in my entire life. So I'm about to hit another lifetime PR, which is insane, for 6 reps, and I'm just controlling it the best I can. But 550 is my goal for 4 sets of 6. So 455 here, which I was so happy about, guys. So you guys push me, man. You guys really push me, and I know I need to grow my glutes, hams, calves, and everyone tells me that. So I'm working, guys. But I'm feeling really good. Like my glutes are making really good gains, and this program, I feel like I'm definitely going to make some good strength and size gains. But all in all, finished with some hamstrings and calves, and that is pretty much it, guys. That calls for the workout. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit long, but we had a lot to talk about. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. And remember, I love you all.